Can I get a witness? The parable of the mustard seed is a parable of life. We see it over and over. Moses couldn't talk. I'm going to use the guy who can't talk. I'm going to use him to lead the people out of bondage. God uses little things. The question is not, are you big enough for God to use you? The question is, are you small enough in your own eyes for God to use you? Jesus said about John the Baptist, of men that were born of a woman. And I don't know another way to get here. He said, of the men that are born of women, there's not risen a greater than John. That's what Jesus said about John the Baptist. You know what John said about John the Baptist when he saw Jesus? He said, he must increase, I must decrease. See, what we want to do is we want to say, okay, God, here's what I need you to do. I need you to increase me. No, God said, this ain't that. This ain't that. This ain't about you increasing. This is about you decreasing and me increasing. And so it's a parable of life. It's a parable of leverage. The principle of little things is a parable of leverage. God uses small things to make a big difference. When the children of Israel chose their first king, who was it? Saul. And what was the attribute that Saul had that was so different than everybody else in Israel? He was taller and better looking than he was tall, dark, and handsome. I know some of you are thinking, but the Bible didn't say he was dark. You're going to have to just read longer and go study. Go study. I ain't talking about the Bible on TV. I'm talking about the Bible in the Bible. Okay. So he was tall, dark, and handsome. Okay. And they chose him. And guess what he did? When he disobeyed God, Samuel tells us why he disobeyed God. Samuel didn't tell us, but he told Saul. He said, Saul, when you were little in your own sight, when you were small in your own sight, didn't God use you to write great victories in Israel? But now you got so big for your britches, God tells you to do something, you don't even do what he says. And God has chosen your neighbor who is better than you.